Hi, Taurus. This is going to be your reading from October 18th through the 24th. It's good for the Sun, Rising Moon, or Venus sign of Taurus. Keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Check your Rising Moon or Venus sign. If this doesn't resonate, you could find messages there instead. If you would like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is in the description below. I do have openings next week. I opened up my calendar a little bit more. I may do an extended reading at the end, but I'm not sure if I'll do the extended or not until I finish the reading. If I do offer an extended and you feel like you need that, the link to the extended reading will be in the description below. All right, let's get into it for you. Bull Gang, there's no easy way to say this. I think that you guys might have just a little bit of a down week. There's a lot of planets retrograding. You just might feel a little frustrated and stuck, but everything that has a beginning does have an end. I think you guys are moving through some changes here. So I think you just might have a little bit of a rough week. What came out as your overall piece of advice, like your main challenge this week will be the Five of Cups, which is just emotional loss. The Five of Cups is about regrets and feeling disappointed and pessimistic, focusing more on the negative than on the positive. When this comes out, your advice is just consider any emotional loss you're feeling as a lesson and a personal setback. Forgive yourself and try to move on. Yeah, that just might be that's the challenge this week. It's not the center of everything, it's just the challenge. So, what came out of my Mermaid Oracle deck for you in regards to relationships? I have experiments, manipulation of nature, forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, and arrogance. So, someone's been pretty arrogant. Someone might have been cruel. Someone in this situation feels like this damsel in distress, and someone is looming over her. So someone might have forced change or been unkind to you. Cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge, like someone will badger the other person to get information until someone's on their knees. I do think you're trying to move past that because I have a drift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. I think you're just trying to let go of that. I have guide in reverse. Guide I associate with the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is your card, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. Um, Someone might have betrayed your trust or will. Sometimes when this comes out, it's where a partner says, no, I'm not going to go to therapy or I'm going to stop treatment for something in some way. You feel like you maybe don't have anybody to turn to about a situation. And sanctuary has come out, privacy and violate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. So someone might be really withdrawing from the other person. Someone needs to respect someone else's privacy and stop in violating their personal space. Boundaries need to be respected. Maybe some taboos have been experimented with, and you or your person feel somewhat uncomfortable with that. And I do have telepathy at the bottom of the deck, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. So you and your person will do a lot of, you'll notice nonverbal communication between yourself and another person. There may be a person around you that you want to talk to, but that you can't. You feel like you're going to focus more on the nonverbal cues. I do also have sacrifice down here in the reverse. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. Excuse me, sorry. So I feel like someone just won't make a sacrifice and was arrogant and unkind. Hang on, you guys, I'm going to clear my throat. Sorry, I just hacked up a lung. It's allergy season. So, yeah, out of my other oracle deck, I have regret, patience, loneliness. Some of you are connecting to a Virgo or a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, perhaps. So, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. That's that Five of Cups again. This is advice from your guides. You know that you can't change the past. Just forgive yourself and move on. Be patient. I accept everything, that everything happens in a divine order. Things might not be playing out the way you want them to right now. You're meant to just be patient. You might be waiting for something to change in your life or in a relationship, and it's giving you time to think about regrets. Your guides are saying, try to do something different, because I have loneliness here too. Your guides want you to know I am never alone. Reach out to friends and loved ones that you trust. Get creative. But with that guide in reverse, you might feel lonely because and regrets. That could even be a friend, someone reached out, is not being the best friend to you or won't communicate with you. So you just might be feeling a little lonely and like you're waiting. Try not to focus on the regrets right now. The overall energy between you and another person is the Four of Cups. So someone's refusing your offer or you're refusing theirs. This guy looks so curmudgeonous and sulky. So this emotional stuck feeling and reevaluation, just stuck and bored between you and another person. The challenge is the world. You could be at a distance from this person, very far away, possibly. Travel, relocation. It's also possible that someone travels for military. I just heard that as well. And it's also possible that this has ended between you and another person and you're waiting for a new cycle to start and someone's doing a lot of life review. And that just might be what's happening this week. Like you just can't get something off your mind since you've been gone, since this is over. Maybe somebody was the one that got away. Yeah. Let's see what else comes out. Spirit, show me Taurus. How do they see themselves this week? From the 18th through the 24th of October, 2020, Earth time, please. How does Taurus see themselves? You see yourself as the Knight of Cups. Well, you have not given up on love. The Earth sign ruled by Venus. Thank you very much. You are still seeing yourself as creative, romantic, charming, loving, not committed yet, or just, the knights carve their way in the world. They've got something to prove. And you see yourself as this loving, romantic, charming person. Very youthful, very beautiful. The Knight of Cups is often a writer, an artist, loving. Taurus, Libra, and water signs come out like this a lot. So you might be handing this cup to this person and they're like, or there's just this stuck energy between you and your person. How is the person around them seeing themselves? If there's a person in focus for Taurus, how do they see themselves? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Well, they feel like they've had bad luck and bad timing. They are not feeling like they can expand at this point. This could have nothing to do with you, like by fate. I like to call the Wheel of Fortune these days the COVID Wheel of Fortune. Maybe COVID's getting in the way. Maybe you guys are far away. Timing has been bad. This person can't really tolerate ups and downs right now. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or just that Saturn energy of restriction. This person doesn't want to play out any more karmic cycles in their life. They may resist change. They might feel kind of powerless to the way their destiny is unfolding at the moment. Or this could all be you, Taurus. How is Taurus feeling? How is Taurus feeling? Four of Swords in reverse. Well, you're like, well, I've thought about this long enough. And I'm feeling kind of stagnant and even exhausted. If any of you were sick or recovering from something in any way, you're on the mend, but it's not quite fixed yet. You're not quite better yet. How else is Taurus feeling? I think you want to come out of a period of stagnation because you see yourself as the Knight of Cups. How else does Taurus feel? King of Wands. Who's this? We've got a fire sign in the midst. I think you find this person very attractive and handsome and charming. Show me this person. You could have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius around. You're looking for something with long-term growth potential that's passionate, that's exciting. The Knight of Wands or the King of Wands will commit, but not necessarily. This could even be like a good friend that you'd want to talk to right now. Okay. Or like things have been stagnant with this King of Wands. How does this person in the environment feel about Taurus, or what's happening in their environment? Three of Cups. This person might want to talk to you and have a reconciliation with you or happiness with you. You guys could have a similar friend circle. When I see the King of Wands and the Three of Cups, there could have been a triangle, but not necessarily. They're just doing like, maybe it's been a while since you've heard from them and this is some kind of a reactivation, or they do want to spend time with you. Happiness, merriment. Five of Wands in reverse, but they're conflict avoidant as well. I think that they may have gone off and done something with somebody else or just with friends or whatever, and they just want to release tension. I just heard blow off steam. What does this person really want with Taurus? What does this person really want with Taurus? I think also that like their friend circle might influence them, or like, let's just have fun, but let's not involve everybody else in our tension or our drama. Three of Swords in reverse. Well, if there's been any kind of pain between the two of you or for this person, they're trying to recover from it and heal. They do some negative self talk, but they're focusing more on forgiveness and optimism. Okay. How does Taurus really truly feel about this person? What does Taurus really want? Three of Wands. You're standing back, waiting, watching, waiting for your ships to come in. You're examining the full growth potential. For some of you, this is quite literally about distance, timing, COVID as well. Okay, what action is Taurus going to take towards this person this week? Because you're feeling lonely, 10 of Wands. You are carrying a heavy load all on your own. You're really trying to complete a cycle and you're so close. You were very passionate about this cycle. It was very important to you, but now you're sort of burying your head. I think you feel like you're doing a lot on your own. Some of you might even be moving. Someone's working in the yard this week. 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay, you've gone through some painful endings here and you're recovering from them. And I see that this is kind of like an upswing for you. Like maybe you're getting back out there, you're feeling more passionate. You're trying to get past the stuck feeling between you and your person. Some of you are avoiding an inevitable painful ending. What is this person's actions towards Taurus? The Star in reverse, the Six of Wands. Okay, this person is a little arrogant. They ignore you, possibly. They may want your attention or some kind of victory with you. They could have just like pushed Aquarius out of their life, maybe, or they have Aquarius in their chart. This person is kind of trying to trust themselves. I think that they like attention. What's the final outcome? The Eight of Pentacles. Do you work around this person? You may continue to work on this, or this is a person that works around you, or you see them at work, or you think about them when you're at work, or you're willing to work on it, or this person works a lot and ignores you maybe. Death in reverse. Could have had a Scorpio here. If you did, it's not going well with that Scorpio. Or someone that says, let's just keep working on it. This isn't really over yet. There's no real rebirth. Someone might be very afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. Someone could be recovering from a health issue. Page of Wands in reverse. You're going to feel bored, frustrated. Someone might not really want to talk, or if they do, it's because they're kind of just bored. You're feeling a little bored and frustrated. Either we've got a young fire sign in the mix. The Tower. Something major will change, or you'll have a sudden shift in realization. Someone may do something very reckless and foolish, or they did, or something major is going to change that will keep you from moving forward. I think also with the Eight of Cups in reverse, what's going to happen here in this relationship is, or in this situation, is that someone will keep working on it. They won't really let any major death or rebirth happen. There won't be productive communication here with the Page of Wands in reverse, and then something major will blow, like, or you'll have a sudden realization. But with the Fool in reverse, that's Scorpio, Aries here, with the Fool in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse, someone could be very, like, have emotional codependency issues and is very reckless and foolish, or just won't move on because they have nowhere to walk away to. Why is the Knight of Cups here then? This is a weird reading. You could have a younger water sign in the mix too. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why do you see yourself as the Knight of Cups? Maybe you think you're romanticizing it. The Six of Cups in reverse. I see. You are haunted by the past. You might want some forgiveness, or you think this person wants forgiveness with you. Not feeling super playful, or like the Hierophant in reverse. This could have been you getting out of a serious relationship. Here's that Guide in reverse as well. And this is your energy. You might be like throwing off the shackles of tradition and the norm. and just trying to let the past go. I do have the Two of Cups here and the Queen of Wands. Somebody wants to have a fiery, passionate relationship that may or may not involve commitment, and the Two of Cups here. Somebody really wants something exciting and passionate. You may be trying to move towards this fire sign, but first you have to get out of some kind of a commitment that you're in. You're very haunted by the past here. You're just watching and waiting. This might be what this person wants with you, or someone's gone off and they're dealing with a fire sign now. But I think that I get the feeling like this is something that you want to have happen with this person, but it's not because something major does need to change here, but you're having a hard time letting that happen. What does this person really want with Taurus? Because for them, it's like about timing. I think that I think this person's like, look, this is kind of hopeless at this point. I've been waiting for you or whatever. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to go off and put myself back out there because I can't work this out with you. And I'm not going to let it break my heart anymore. This person's showing me the Queen of Cups in reverse. They could have been dealing with a water sign. The Lovers in reverse. This person may not want like a serious love relationship, or they realize something didn't work out with a water sign. Now they want to come in from out of the cold. How will they react to Taurus if these want to go back? These all want to go back. How will they react to Taurus if Taurus talks to them or reaches out to them? Because it looks like they're not. The High Priestess in reverse. They will ghost you. They'll withdraw into silence. They might like to be chased. There might be a promiscuity here going on as well. There's secrets being kept. Or this could be you, Taurus, saying, Soma, Chandra, I'm not talking to that person. What would Taurus do if this person talked to them? Because I'm not seeing good communication here. What would Taurus do if this person talked to them? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, you may or may not sleep with them, but this looks like an on again, off again kind of relationship that I don't know that you would passionately drive towards them. I think I think you just kind of ignore them. Like, no, Justice, Libra here. Someone's getting their karmic justice, or someone might be going to court. There could be a divorce happening or something. What are further challenges? What are the challenges here? What are the further challenges? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Well, someone doesn't know their own self-worth. Someone might be super bougie and stuck up and only cares about the pentacle realm. Like insists upon money being really important. Or someone's kind of classless in some way, possibly, or just shallow. Or someone is worried about, I just heard giving up lifestyle. Queen of Swords in reverse. There could have been an air sign involved, or someone was just bitchy and cold-hearted, or isn't in their right mind all the time and has a very hard time with good boundaries and direct communication. What are further challenges? Two of Pentacles. Somebody keeps making excuses, doesn't really know what to do. There's juggling going on. And someone doesn't really have a long-term plan. I've got the Page of Cups and Temperance. Someone might just offer up a little bit of an emotional expression here. Either you'll open up to them and they'll be aloof with you, or vice versa, or there could be healing or balance here. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. They're saying just get out of your head about it. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus about this relationship? I am going to do an extended. I'm going to do a different spread in the extended, and I'm going to use a clarification deck. I'm going to take a look at the energy in a different way, and I'm going to use an oracle deck that I don't use very often. This is a special deck for me. I don't use it for general readings. It's the archetype deck. It'll tell me what's going on an emotional level between you and this person, deep within, spiritual connection. What advice do you have for Taurus about this relationship? Stand in your power. have strength of character, have dignity, have grace. Someone may be being very persuasive, but it's basically strength is be the human resources department in your own life. Do the right thing. Don't cave into inadequacy, desire. Don't doubt yourself. Stay strong. If there's a Leo in the mix, that person's going to show up. What else? What else for Taurus? Stand in your power. This is guidance. Seek a mentor. Take the modest and pious approach. Honor all commitments. This is not the time to break the rules. Someone wants to follow the rules and take a conservative approach. Ace of Swords in reverse. Rethink this. Someone's judgment is clouded. You may not have a breakthrough that you want. You could go to school or work with this person. You could be married to them. They could be your boss, but you're not going to have the breakthrough you want. Your judgment might be clouded in this situation, or you may not get the truth. There is no long-term plan right now, or don't just stand there and wait. If you're patiently planning for something and waiting for a return on that investment, the other person may not be, or vice versa. Yeah. So someone doesn't have a plan. Someone lacks long-term vision. It's just limited success or reward for someone else. So your guides are saying, if you want sustainable results, you have to persevere. You have to make an investment. You need to be patient and wait. For some of you, this is like retirement or a cash out on something that will not happen for a while, or the other person just doesn't have much of a plan. You need clarity. This is the Sun. Have hope, get clarity. Do not operate under a false impression. Someone needs to see the light. Yeah. Okay, Taurus, so that's your reading for the 18th through the 24th. This was kind of heavy. I am going to do an extended, and I usually pick up on the exact same energy because I'm going to use this deck again, but use another deck as well. If you feel like you need the extended, it's in the top of the description below. I'm just going to clarify it a little bit deeper and take a look at the energy a little bit differently. I like this for you. You have not given up on love. You are my romantic earth signs. This is what I love about you guys. Pour your heart into it. Watch for romanticizing something, though. Make this about creative projects and friendships and your life in general. That'll help with this bored, stuck feeling. Yeah, bored and stuck. Oh, I just heard one more download. This is about like getting a job or a promotion or something like that too. And your boss is arrogant. I mean, you can put that shit on LinkedIn and go somewhere else, right? Yeah. All right. That was that one last download. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.